Aries, welcome to your general overview. I hope you're well. I hope you are fabulous. Before we get started, I wanted to showcase to you your house t-shirt. I made one for all 12 of the zodiac signs, but yours is special because your collective actually inspired it. So I'm a huge Game of Thrones fan, you know, House of the Dragon, and when I was last watching House of the Dragon, it occurred to me, I said, this whole show is just one big example of Aries collective energy. And it is. And that's when this idea came to me. Why don't we do a house series? A house, whatever, and then the motto underneath it. And I made these. I hope you like yours. House Aries. And the motto is, armies will rise and enemies burn. Now, I know that sounds a little dramatic. However, I would counter to that. Am I wrong? If the energetic shoe fits. Anyway, check it out. I have more than this in there in the online store, which if you don't actually see merch underneath this video, that's cool. The link to my store will be pinned at the top of the comments. I hope you find something that speaks to you. Just thank you so much for your support, like always. Your donations as well as your purchases go back to supporting me, the channel, and helps me keep ads low on YouTube. Thank you. Let's jump on into your oracles first. This is from the Unshakable Inner Peace Oracle. What's going on? Show me Aries. Show me Aries. Show me Aries. What's going on? What's going on, please, for the Aries Collective? Show me Aries, please. What's going on for Aries? What's going on, please, for Aries? What's going on? Number 32. When peace is your priority, negativity cannot exist. How can you see through the eyes of source energy and prioritize your inner peace? When you really want to obtain peace, we have to work that much harder to set aside negativity, the stuff that would pull us in this, that direction, and the other. Okay, things that are counterproductive to inner peace. In other words, can you see through the source of the nonsense and realize that there are just some things that are not worth engaging in? Okay, circumstances, people, places, things, but also, more importantly, our internal dialogue. You know, I meet people all the time who say, I just want peace, but they can't shut their brain off. They can't shut their emotions off. Okay. They can't get a break from them. So often when we're looking for peace, we are our own worst enemies in that respect. How is it you can look through the issues that's being presented to you so you can find your peace? How can you push past yourself? Also, don't go out of your way to get involved in conflict if it runs contrary to what you're trying to do. So, if peace is your priority, know that negativity should not be encouraged. It should not bloom. It should not be partaken in. It should not be given room to thrive. Peace should thrive, right? And sometimes we have to turn our back on ourselves when it comes to, this is always on my mind, this is always on my mind, this is, how do we turn that record off? So we can get a break from ourselves too. Not just people, places, and things outside of us, which reminds me, your general overview is meant to be exactly that. Okay, it's meant to be a focus on the self and what you're experiencing internally and possibly outside of you. I must say, however, despite that, if someone comes up, as in there's another or they, I will speak to it, but the focus is meant to be on you and your processes at this time. I say that, and then folks have been showing me the other, constantly. It's like, well, you know, because honey, trust me, I need a break from the love readings. Trust me. I need a break from it. I've been looking forward to the general overviews and the Celtic Cross so we can get back on the self and stop focusing on other, you know. I need some salt, honey. I need some salt with the sweet, you know. But no. People have been pointing out to me repeatedly the other. Show me Aries, please. Show me the Aries Collective. Show me Aries. Show me Aries. Show me Aries. Show me Aries, please. Show me the Aries Collective. Show me the Aries Collective. What's going on for Aries? Oh, and by the way, for some of you, 32 might be a power number. 32 reduces to 5. That is, of course, Taurus's power number, so Taurus season might be important. That's upcoming. 32 and 5 might be important to you for some reason or another. What's going on, please? What is going on, please, for Aries? Three of Swords, pain, the Hermit, healing, Eight of Swords. It's not easy. It's not an easy process. It's long, it's drawn out, it's confusing. Your Hermit is here, okay, trying to say, we got to fix this, we got to fix this, we got to heal this. And I can see why some of you are searching so hard to try to find your inner peace, because your mind is just a whirlwind of activity, of confusion. I don't know what happened, blindness, what went wrong, why, I don't know. I still don't know. I just know that it hurts me. I can feel pain, but I don't know where the hell it's coming from or why I should even care. I don't know how to break down the thoughts. So you've got a whirlwind of mental activity with your Hermit. You might have some Virgo in your chart trying to smack all this down like, Your Hermit is trying to get your mind to calm down. So many of you are in that space of struggling to find that inner peace, and that you are your own worst enemy right now, because your mind is just a hive of activity. You don't want it to be. You're trying to find peace in what looks like a mental storm. I understand. Let's keep going. Five of Pentacles. There was a break here. Nine of Cups. Eight of Cups. You're telling me there's a break here. Now, you are either on the receiving end of it or you generated it. I don't know. I'm feeling right now, given the opening of pain and the confusion, here's what I'm leaning towards. I'm leaning towards that you feel like you were on the receiving end of this break. And it's kind of like, fuck it. I was never emotionally involved in it to begin with. I can walk away from it. No big deal. We know this isn't true because of all the activity here that confuses you, overwhelms you. Don't think about it. I need to think about it. I got to heal from it. If I don't think about it, how do I heal from it? And we're still trying to process the pain of this break. Five of Pentacles, but Nine of Cups says, you know what, I'm fine. I'm actually quite happy about that break. Eight of Cups, I wasn't involved in it to begin with. I can walk away from it. I was never emotionally involved, right? I mean, that's already a contradiction. Otherwise, the pain and confusion wouldn't be here. So I know that you were emotionally involved at some point in some way with whatever happened here. Otherwise, this activity would not be generated. Now, I know you just want peace, honey. I know. And your Hermit's kind of trying to dictate that. Hey, you. Get your fucking thoughts together. We don't need answers. Just peace. Shut up. Right? It's not working. It's not working. We're still in pain. And I know you tell yourself that you weren't emotionally involved. I understand, but you were. And the sooner we address that, honey, that's when the real healing happens. All right? You were hurt. You were confused. You might still be confused and still hurt. And now you might have a very strong sense of, I know it makes me happy, I believe you. But a part of you was invested in this, otherwise I wouldn't be seeing this level of pain and confusion. Okay? Let's see that future orientation, the Moon, the Page of Pentacles, the Star. Okay. All right, I'll take that. I'll take that. I know it's not mind-blowing, but that's real tarot. Real tarot is real life. Sometimes we need baby steps, and sometimes in order to move forward, we got to take a couple steps backwards. That's life. You know, oftentimes we go back into the past to understand our present and then in our future. But the thing is, our responsibility is to not stay there. We learn from the past, we don't live in it. When we live in it, we cause more problems. All right? We accept the present for what it is, and then we actually have a chance at a viable future. What can we learn from the past? How is it applying to our present? And therefore, we have a better understanding of where the future is going to go. And that's what you want to understand, too. What is the future of your heart? What is the future of your thoughts? What is the future of your investments? You don't seem to know, but I see you looking at it in a way that says, okay, I'm actually trying to understand this at a deeper level. At first, it's a whirlwind of mental, emotional confusion, bullshit. I'm angry. This hurts me. Yes, you are hurt. Yes, you are angry. There's days when you try to look at it, but then you shut it down. There are days when you try to feel it. It gets to be too much. You shut it down. Okay? And then there's going to come a point in the future where you're going to start investing more in your moon energy, and that's a good way. And okay, where is this coming from? The moon. There's a lot of crap in here, isn't there? Where is this coming from? Why am I still mentally all bound up in this? How come I'm still emotionally hurt by this? If it didn't mean so much to me at all, then why do I keep thinking about it? And it's that thought where we start taking our first baby steps into the moon, which is not a comfortable feeling. It's not going to be. But there's a prize at the end of it. And that is the star. Understanding what our desires, hopes, and dreams and wishes are. What does that mean? What does that look like? Why were we so affected by this? Did it mean more to us than we understood? That's an uncomfortable thought. That requires us to go into the moon. Were we more attached to this than we understood? That's a trip down Moon Avenue. All those thoughts that make us uncomfortable about what we did, why we did it, what we said, why we said it, what they did, etc. Those are all uncomfortable thoughts and feelings. It requires some sort of investment into the deeper issue. So when this says, I'm looking for inner peace, that's no joke. You are. And right now, it's like you can't get it, and you can't get the inner peace from you. This is probably one of the first readings I've had all week where it was actually about somebody's internal processes, which is great. This is what I've been wanting for the general overviews. Will I see some outside energy? I'm sure. There's a reason you're hurt. That's not incidental. It's not coincidental. There's going to be a reason why. Okay. And I'll see that. But for the most part, I'm seeing that Aries really process some heavy-duty information here. And it's what you need to do. I encourage it. I applaud it. It's better, I'd rather you go into the moon and look at uncomfortable things than continue to be uncomfortable in your own energies by denying the thoughts, denying the feelings. That's not going to help you. This is what's going to help you. Okay. So I know it can be scary and uncomfortable, but it's better than sitting with it every day and acting like it doesn't affect you. You understand? That's a road to nowhere, my love. We got to do our work. Show me that Three of Swords, please. And Aries, honey, you know I'm very fond of you. I'm very attached to you as a collective. You're very unique. Yours is a very unique energy, and it's very precious. Okay? And if this is what you're going through, it's quite the learning process. And like most things that are lessons-oriented, they're not the easiest thing to digest. Understand? Sometimes we have to learn things the hard way. Show me that Three of Swords, please. Show me the pain, show me the pain, show me the pain, show me the pain. Show me the pain, please. Show me that Three of Swords. The Hermit. Oh, you got out your big guns. Queen of Cups, the Hanged Man. I see that you were hurt. I have Virgo here, but you've already shown me the Hermit twice. I strongly feel like that's energies coming from within you. I have a Queen of Cups here. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces does not have to be the Hanged Man. Someone here, you or them, stop participating from the heart space. It's not without the ability to love. On the contrary, the King and Queen of Cups say, I'm very comfortable loving. I would very much like to love you. I love myself. Somebody stopped contributing that love energy. And it hurts. It hurts us. It does. It hurts. Another way I can interpret this is that while you yourself had a huge heart, you weren't in a position to share it with someone else. Okay? And that's one of the things, your job as the Hermit is to look at this. I have a large heart, but I wasn't necessarily in the position to express it, the Hanged Man. Your heart might have been terribly slow to open towards someone, and the pain was born. Okay? But for some of you, yes, you're healing your heart because someone no longer made their heart accessible to you. Okay? They suspended all emotional growth and or activity or the expression of it. And it hurts you. Which one is yours? I do not know. If I'm being honest, it feels like it's a little bit of both. It does feel like it's a little bit of both. I think someone stopped making their emotions available to you, and I think while you have a huge heart, it was very slow to open up towards someone. And it caused pain for you both. Okay? It feels like it's a little bit of both. It feels kind of like, energetically speaking, a two-way street on this one. Show me the Hermit, please. Show me the Hermit, please. And you're healing. You're doing your level best to heal. Yes? The Hermit? And that's hard. It's hard to find the inner peace. It requires you looking at difficult things. It requires you to feel the pain. It requires you to really look at the thoughts, even though they're nasty and sharp and inconvenient, and sometimes they make you go, oh, God, don't think about that. Jesus, don't think about that. God, don't think about that. That's the stuff we got to look at. That's when we got to take a breath, allow those thoughts to wash over us, and then it's kind of like putting them to bed. Then you can be at more ease. Okay. You know, it's kind of like in my background, okay, as a counselor, one of the things I specialized in is anxiety. And one of the first things I would tell people who are very anxious about their anxiety, because bad things happen, right? It feels like bad things are about to happen, be you at home or if you're in public, okay? Either way, it's a terrifying feeling. It's like you're adrift and you have no anchor and you feel like you're going to get lost to thin air. Sometimes anxiety can be so sharp and so consuming. It's like you don't know if you're imploding or exploding. It feels like that. And I'm going to tell you, not that I'm saying you have anxiety, but I'm saying the process here about those thoughts, okay? When you make room for it, in other words, stop rejecting that those thoughts or anxiety exists, the better you can anticipate them, the better you can address it if you make room for it. In other words, when those thoughts come up and they cause you shame or irritation or anger, allow them to come in instead of pushing them away. Okay? When we stop denying that those things happen, we find a lot more peace. It's natural. The Hermit, Queen of Wands, Justice, the Knight of Cups. There is some energy here that feels, energetically speaking, it would feel really good to balance up with this person. Queen of Wands, there's some attraction here, passion, possibly. Someone who's good looking, maybe, you know, kind of a badass, maybe, I don't know, fiery, hot-headed, could literally be Aries, Leo, Sag. Justice, Libra energy, and the Knight of Cups. It would feel really good. Somebody believes, excuse me, goodness gracious. I'm just getting slammed with phone calls today. It would feel really good to balance up with somebody. Energetically speaking, we would like to express ourselves to this person. We would like to soften ourselves towards this person. Express things to this person. We desire to balance with them. We do. The same person, I believe, who kind of withdrew their heart space or they stopped participating in the heart space with you. Okay? We think about it. I don't think anyone here has actually decided upon it, but the energy is available to them, I believe, to balance, because they would like to. They would really like to. Okay? And it feels right. Somebody says here in their hermit mode, it would feel right, good, to try to balance with this person. But it's remaining in that place of possibility. I don't see the action taken just yet. Let's jump on over here to the Eight of Swords. Show me that Eight of Swords, please. And for some of you, you would like this person to come forward of their own accord to kind of make peace with you. Show me that Eight of Swords, please. Show me the Eight of Swords. Show me the Eight of Swords. Show me the Eight of Swords. Show me the Eight of Swords, please. I wear this just in case my daughter's school calls. That's why I have it on at all. Otherwise, I wouldn't. Eight of Swords, please. The Fool. Three of Wands. Goodness me. Six of Wands. Honey, you just want to open up to joy again. The Fool, which is very much like you. You want to open up, take a risk. A big part of you desires strongly just to say, fuck it. Fuck it. I'm tired of overthinking this. I'm tired of overthinking this. can't I just open up and do something about it? Why do I always have to overthink things? Why do I have to try to plan them out, plot them out? If they say this and I have to do that, or if they do that, I have to say this. And you just want to escape that mental fuckery that's running around over and over again with the Eight of Swords. It's useless mental anxiety and entrapment. It keeps us from doing anything. Your spirit very much wants to do something, and it wants to do something beautiful and bold and courageous, which is classically Aries. You want to be so bold. You want to open up. Just the idea of it makes you feel good. You know, I saw the contemplation over here. Your own particular spirit, the idea of you just pushing past your mental stuff when it comes to this situation or circumstance, just the idea of saying, fuck it. Taking a chance, taking a risk, rolling the dice, walking out the door. Your energy spikes. Just the idea of it. Letting all the mental whirlwind of your thoughts just, fuck it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. I want to do it. I'm tired of overthinking things to death. Just do it. Just do it. Right? Very you. And it's beautiful and it's honest. Whether or not you will, I don't know. You have a lot of contemplation energy in you. You have a lot of mental activity in you that I think prohibits your spirit from being the fool and just trying to open yourself up back to this energy. I'm not saying it's not a white flag, honey. Please don't misconstrue it. I'm not saying you need to wave the white flag. What I'm saying, it's not like that. It's your energy. There's what you're doing in reality, and there's what your spirit wants you to do. Kind of just throw caution to the wind and just say, fuck it, I'm going to approach them. I'm going to approach it. I'm going to try to make peace. I'm going to try to balance things out. Your spirit is so heavily inclined to this. I mean, that is some beautiful classic Aries energy, if there ever was, right there. This is typically not for you. You don't do well with the sword, honey. You don't. You don't do well with the sword. It really kind of inhibits your soul. But it's stuff that you have to work through. Okay? All right. Show me this Five of Pentacles, please. Show me this Five of Pentacles. Show me this Five of Pentacles, please. Show me this Five of Pentacles. Show me this Five of Pentacles. Show me this Five of Pentacles, please. Show me this Five of Pentacles. Show me that Five of Pentacles, please. Show me that Five of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles. Five of Pentacles. Oh my. Our environment does not feel very stable. This situation aside, I got something here in your 3D world I don't like at all. This situation aside, it's in the fairly relative past and it's looking like it's question marks on it. I hope you do. I hope you get to that space where you can honor your spirit. But first, you need to find some inner peace before you can have the confidence to do that, okay? Now this aside, real talk, I'm seeing some heavy 3D energy I do not like at all. The foundation is not looking right, okay? Something's up. Something's up in the material world. I don't care for it. I don't think you do either. There is something here about my regular day-to-day world that involves my community, family, and friends feels fragmented. Not once, but twice. There are some things that you are trying to stabilize, and there's things that are proving to not be stable. Again, emphasis in your material world. Okay. I don't like it. I'm going to get back to that. I don't like it. It's like the contributive efforts are breaking somewhere. What we were supporting our Ten of Pentacles, I've got two fractions in it, 5 and 5, which is taken away from the foundation, the stability, in kind of chunks. There's a contribution energy here that's way too small. So whatever it is that we are working in is not supporting our Ten of Pentacles enough, not the way we had hoped. Something's not fitting the bill. Okay? There's something here we participated in, and we were hoping to get more from it than we are, and it's not adding to the stability. If anything, it's taking away from it. So I'll get back to that, see if I can get more details. This concerns me. Show me that Nine of Cups, please. Show me that Nine of Cups, please. Show me that Nine of Cups, please. Show me that Nine of Cups. Show me that Nine of Cups. I feel like we've been trying to stabilize that foundation for a while, and we try to interject some new activity, but it keeps coming across as it's not supplying me with enough. It's not enough, it's not enough, it's not enough, it's not enough, or it won't stabilize. The contributive efforts here are fragmented. I don't know how to explain that. Nine of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Cups is here twice. Honey, you're trying so hard. You're trying so hard not to emotionally invest in your stress and in your worries. You're trying to focus on staying positive, but you're having a rough time with it. Very rough time with it. You're telling me, Christina, I am not emotionally investing in my anxiety or the thoughts. I won't do it. I won't succumb to it. Honey, it's not about a fight. It's not about losing. You're not succumbing to the thoughts. And I know you think that you don't have time for this, or you're not emotionally invested in the frustration you're feeling. Yes, you are. Very much so. And the sooner, it's like I was telling you, you turn around, you recognize it, you acknowledge it, that the frustration is here, you're entitled to it, that you are sometimes angry. Yes, you are. It's looking like stuff is not stable over here. It's not paying out the way you anticipated. You have some pain in your heart over something that makes you feel light and airy, that you prohibit yourself from, okay? So don't tell me that this isn't affecting you. Yes, it is. It is affecting you very much. I'm not saying languish in the thoughts and feelings. I just want you to turn around and recognize them. That way you can get them off your back. You want some inner peace, honey? You got to make space for it. And that means acknowledging what has been taking up room in you this whole time. The stress, the anxiety, the emotional pain, the disappointment, the hurt, the anger. That's all taking up space in you. And it all, Aries, pay attention, pay attention. And no, it's not convenient. Make space for it. Nothing's convenient. And the sooner you acknowledge it, the sooner you can clear it off your plate. Okay? I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like how much stress you're carrying, and then you're telling me it doesn't affect you. Yes, it does. Eight of Cups twice, Eight of Cups twice, Eight of Cups. Show me this Eight of Cups, please. You're not emotionally attached. You're just not. You're not invested, you're telling me. Then why is all that stress there? Acknowledge your stress, honey. You have a right to. Show me the Eight of Cups, please. Seven of Cups, the Chariot, the Seven of Wands. Yeah, you're not allowing for it. You're telling me that you're not emotionally involved, that you can't be affected, and yet your heart desires another direction. But you're not allowing that other direction. I believe I know what it's related to. I think you do too. I say, no, I'm not. This situation is not frustrating. This does not hurt me. Okay? And you're saying I don't have options in love. I have completely walked away from that. I'm not emotionally invested in love. I don't need to worry about love. Love is not the priority here. Again, okay? And the only reason why you don't have options in love, or you're not experiencing a swiftness of movement with the Chariot, is because you're not standing up for it. You keep denying it in you. You want love. And I don't just mean the romantic love or the stars love. You want support in your life journey, and you don't have it. You want emotional support. You feel like the whole world's on your back. And I understand that's some heavy shit. You feel like the whole world's on your back, and I don't even know how to begin to navigate it. I don't need other people's involvement. I've got enough shit going on as it is. Okay? But what you really want is emotional support, and you won't allow it. You won't allow it. Now, I'm not saying you're actively denying love. What I'm saying is the part of you that would like to open up and allow your energy somewhere to connect with somebody that says, I see you, I hear you, I love you, I acknowledge you, I show up for you. You don't have to do everything on your own. You're not allowing that. You want support. And here. That's a lot to take on. And you feel like you're alone. You're doing it all. Even if someone's in there with you, and I don't know who that, if there is, I don't know. I saw this as a situation that you would like to balance with energetically, but haven't moved past the mental stuff. Okay, your spirit says yes, your mind says no. Okay, but if there's anyone else here in that reality with you, I hope not. Because you're telling me I got the whole world on my back. So if there's someone else in here with you and you're lacking emotional support, that's a non-contributive partner. Let's say they're financially not contributive. Let's say they don't work. Okay, where's Aries emotional support? Where's Aries mental support? I don't like how alone you look and feel here. And you also say it's not your privilege to open up to love, despite the fact that you have, once more, a vivacious, loud beating heart that is swift and noble. I think you want someone to see you. This person, for some reason, you identified them as having seen you. And I think that's why it hurts so much. And somebody suspended their heart space. Like, for some reason, you got some level of emotional support from this person that made you feel seen and heard and special. And it soothed you in many ways. And that's why you long to balance with them. Not because you're weak, honey, but because you're that strong. You are that strong, even though you say you don't need them. You have a strong heart. Love is not a weakness, honey. It only becomes a weakness when we refuse to acknowledge it. And then we allow people to hurt us without understanding why. This feels good. I don't really know why, but I'm just going to run with it. Okay? I'm not saying that's what happened. What I'm saying is we know the love's there, but we're not fully embracing it. And then we lose it. And then we don't understand why it hurts so much, you know. Show me the moon. Show me the moon, please. 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 This is the stuff I wanted to see, honey. The real nitty-gritty, okay, of the person at an individual level. Not so much the problems with somebody else, but really what's going on. You're the first person to really show me this, and I really appreciate you for it, because this is an excellent, excellent reading of internal conflicts, external conflict. Anyway, sorry. It's there. You have so much healer energy in you. So much. You might just have some very damn strong Virgo in your chart, or prominent one. Pisces as well. There's the Queen of Cups again. I couldn't make this shit up if I tried. That's how you opened it. That person's still under your moon. The last time you felt a heart space that supported you and saw you and cared for you. It may not have been much, but it spoke to you in a way that said it was there, that it supported you, even if you didn't understand why. Okay? It still supported you. That's the person who's under your moon. For some of you, you've known them a long time, or they are a soul bond. Eight of Pentacles. What you're beginning to allow, this is a big thing for you, what you are allowing yourself to understand. Your spirit and your real world activity don't match. This is why you went to the moon. You're trying to match your energies. Okay? What you feel spiritually towards this person, you are now literally trying to work through. All right? So here we don't have the permission. Right? The spirit is willing, but the mind won't allow it. Over here, you're really getting in there, and you're wondering about that heart space. And you're working through it. Because I said, for some of you, this represents a person who turned down their emotional energy towards you or suspended it, and it hurts you. or you yourself, your emotional energy was never fully available to this person to begin with, but it hurts you because they broke at some point. Okay? It's probably a little bit of both. If they knew that your heart wasn't fully available to them to begin with. Okay? We're working through it, and I'm very happy to see that. That means you're taking ownership of the very things that we've been talking about. So good job. Page of Pentacles. I know it doesn't seem like a lot, but you got to chip away at these things. Okay? Show me that Page of Pentacles, please. Show me that Page of Pentacles. Show me that Page of Pentacles. Queen of Wands. There it is again. Seven of Pentacles. Growing. Temperance. There's a growing need. Slow and steady. Growing need. And I believe it's happening in the real world too. Not just hypothetically. I think this is some real world activity here. In the smallest ways, we are starting to heal that connection with this person. It is slow growing. But as you continue to work over here, so too does it reflect in reality. And I wish more people would understand that when we do our work, really do our work, learn our lessons, what we need to learn, we do what we need to do for us, and then it's going to start to unfold outside. And that's absolutely 100% true, and that's what you're showing me. Small measurable means it's looking like we are trying to grow this connection in a healthier direction than where we last left it. And it's in small ways. Show me the star, please. Aquarian energy, does not have to be. We also have Sag here, heavy Virgo, but I'm seeing that coming from you, very much so. Of course, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, as I've said. Excuse me, show me the star, show me the star, show me the star. Show me the star, please, show me the star. Justice. Chariot. You are really balancing your heart space. The more you kind of re-engage in this connection from a slow, steady, but healthy point of view, your person's responding in a positive way as well. Okay? The more we literally find balance in the heart. That Chariot you said you didn't have time for. The love you say you didn't have time for. Okay? You don't need it. You don't need the support. Yes, you do. I'm not saying you have to be with someone. If you can't be comfortable on your own, you will never be comfortable with anyone else. That's not what I'm saying. I'm looking at Aries who wants love because they want the support in their life. Someone who sees their efforts. Someone who sees their drives and doesn't discount them, discredit them, or belittle them. They want someone there, in short, because they choose to be there. This person, I felt, had a choice to be around you. Okay, until that choice stopped at some point. Anyway, now that Chariot you showed me in reflection that you desire to heal things with them, or they come to you, regardless, it's there. And now I see it happening in reality. Your Chariot, your bold, beautiful heart is moving forward again once more because it's receiving something that was absent this whole time. Okay? So I don't know that you're necessarily in a relationship, because if you are, that is one fucking unsupportive relationship, and it has nothing to do with this person. This is the last person I see you interacting with that gave you some sort of emotional confidence. That they didn't judge you. I keep getting that. They didn't judge you. In fact, they supported your ideas, or they supported your roles. I don't see judgment from this person. That's what's interesting. Their energy towards you is very soft. And I like to listen to you. I want to hear what you have to say. Tell me what's going on with you. No, I think that's a great idea, Aries. I think that would suit you perfectly. I think that's 100% for you. It comes across like that. And the last person who fit that bill, that's who I'm talking about. So if you are indeed an Aries in a relationship over here on this midline, I don't see it. I have no reason to. And if there is, honey, that's disappointing. They don't contribute to the physical world or your emotional world. And that's why you feel so much in want. And you're also telling me I'm not supposed to feel in want. Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you feel want? You feel like the world's on your back and you're having to take care of everything and your efforts are undermined or underappreciated. Yeah. I don't see you being in want in future. As you slowly rebuild that connection, it's your desire and your heart beats strongly for it. It feels correct. Balanced. Heavy references to Cancer season, by the way, as well as Libra season. I don't know if this is as soon as Aquarius season. I don't know. It depends on when we start realistically dropping those pages to redevelop a connection with this person that comes from a healing and healthy point of view. I don't know when that is, but it's when it kind of rests on somebody's decision. So let's take a look at that. Again, I apologize. Allergy season. Show me, please. Show me, please. Show me, please. Advice to Aries. Show me the advice to Aries, please. Two of Cups, Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. Ask yourself why you held on to this love. That's it. That's it. I agree. It's a very simple thing. Why have we held on to this? Why have we held on to this love? What was the point? Why did we put so little in it? But even after we stopped contributing to it altogether, why did we continue to hold on to it? That's a really key question. Why do we continue to hold on to this, energetically or otherwise? Could the love have been bigger if we put more into it? The answer is yes. But the real question here is, why did we continue to hold on to it even when it no longer became available to us? Okay, that's something to think about. Why are we so unhappy? If we weren't affected by that desire, then how come we were so unhappy when it exited? These are all questions. They all go back to the moon. They all go back to that Eight of Swords. Okay? Critical. Actually, no. Let's switch over here. Critical timelines, please. Critical timelines for Aries. Critical timelines, please, for Aries. I've already given you some, a little bit of Aquarius, a little bit of Pisces season, but I'm seeing the heaviest references by far. It looks possibly like July-ish. I don't know. It really comes down to you or whoever decides to activate that communication. You know? If we choose to, I do want to I want to see a little bit more on this. King of Cups, Scorpio energy. For some of you, you're balancing with a Scorpio, Libra, or a combination person like that. Three of Pentacles, we called them a friend, someone we got along with. We have a working construct with this person. Page of Pentacles, this is the person who represents that love energy that was there. It was available to us, but very little was put into it. And then even after it was gone, we wondered why we held on to it. Okay. They represent that energy. Someone who we kind of kept in the friendship bracket, or we just saw them as a collaborator, co-worker, whatever. But the big heart space, I'm seeing it there again. And this person kind of operates from a place of justice within the heart. So if this feels correct, then it is. And if it does not feel correct, then it is not correct. So there is that sense of emotional imbalance here between the both of you. That's it. That's all I got. Someone operates very much from a balanced system of this feels fair or this does not feel fair. Okay? Okay. Anyway, back to timelines. Apologize. The 11th might be important. The 3rd, the 14th, the 4th, again, of what month I do not know. If, because we're still holding back, if communication occurs, when is the most likely? Temperance in time. It's not for me to say. It's 14th. It just needs more time. 14, by the way, might be a power reference for some of you. You will know in time the 14th. I don't know if this is far out of Sagittarius season. I don't feel like that's it, but it needs time. We need more healing in place. Okay. Before we can drop that page. We need to ask ourselves, why did we continue to hold on to this Ace of Wands? Some of you sooner rather than later, to that person. The idea is that communication with that person will be renewed and happy again on the condition of healing and temperance and willing to toss the waters back and forth. So I listen to you, you listen to me. I hear you, you hear me. I see and hear your feelings, I see and hear your feelings. So it's not just reconciliation within the self, it's with that person. So the more inclined we get into that space, okay, the more we feel we can step into that space of I hear you, you hear me, the sooner it happens. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. Okay, I'm not saying you're going to have a happily ever after with this person. What I'm saying is that we start with baby steps. And the healing will continue to progress. For some of you, the 28th will be important. Of what month, I do not know. Also the 2nd as well as the 8th. But for right now, all I'm saying is that someone doesn't quite know what to do with that communication yet. Just get into that space where if you feel like you can hear them and you feel like they can hear you, then you're ready. Okay? How do I communicate with this person, honey? Just find the words. Just use the words that feel, don't overthink the words. Don't feel like you have to contrive them or control them or say something that's just right or just so. Just use your words. The same that we would advise children. I'm not saying you're a child, but it's really simple advice. Just use your words. Don't overthink them. If this person has a soft heart that doesn't judge you, then they should be able to take your words at face value. Okay, so just speak literally towards your heart. 7 of Swords, 7 weeks for some of you. Piscean season might be important. Would that line up to 7 weeks? That might. And then there's that heart space, taking action, etc. I think we've covered it. Okay. Okay. Anything else in here, please? What's going on? There's a lot of beautiful work to be done in here, which, if you do, and they do as well, you're telling me that person is non-judgmental. And they have a soft spot for you. Like, they have a soft heart for you. You know that, and they do too. They're emotionally supportive. Like, they encourage everything you do, or they see the good reason or the good counsel in it. It's so specific I'm getting from them. Anyway, it can be so terribly rewarding when we do our work. Our big work, and not allow our thoughts to hijack us and who we really are and keep us from authenticating ourselves, you know. Sometimes we must break from ourselves, from each other, in order to learn. Okay? Divine Masculine, I got that feeling, but I didn't call it, so I can't claim it, but I had that feeling. I was like, I'm looking at masculine energy today. Now, I just had that feeling. Now, typically tarot is non-sex specific, and you could absolutely be a female Aries with some very strong masculine energy in you. But I am speaking apparently to the Divine Masculine. You might have a damn strong dose of Aries in your chart. It may not even be your sun. Okay? And then there's Temptation. That's Capricorn energy. Okay. Some of you, secret admirer. You find this person's energy possibly tempting, and I don't want you to think of it in that sexual way, because you have referenced this person as an emotional capacity multiple times. Someone who is supportive, likely good looking, yes, but emotionally supportive, which is what you crave. Okay. So in that respect, it feels like they tempt you. That they emotionally pull things from you that you say you're not ready for, okay, or that you're not available to. Yet it's the one thing you desire the most, is emotional support. They represent that. They are a secret admirer to them. They were a secret admirer to you. I see that they kind of withdrew, but it's not completely exited their energy. I know that they still think about you. Specifically, they still feel about you. I don't know how I know that. I just do. Heartbreak. Yes, I saw the heartbreak here. However, we can develop, as we develop a working acquaintance with this person from a healthy point of view, new friendship, we can receive closure if we make the effort. Okay, Dazed and Confused. I know, I see that with your 8 of Swords, and for some reason, some of you love that movie, Dazed and Confused. It is a great movie, but I saw the actual cover. As soon as I said it, I was like, okay. Somebody loves that movie, Dazed and Confused. But I see the Dazed and Confused over here. Age of Swords, like, I don't know what the hell happened, and I don't want to sit here and think about it. So this runs contrary to our inner peace. Okay? Turn around, face those thoughts, and ask yourself, by far, the biggest question. Why did you hold on to this? Even after it stopped making itself available to you. Why did we still hold on to it? Okay? All right, that's enough, Aries. Honey, put it in the comments as you see fit. I hope this helped you. The next round of reading will be the Celtic Cross. You guys, take care. Be well.